What's going on, peeps? I'm gonna follow up the video I did yesterday. Whoa, breaking my car. I'm gonna follow up the video I did about animal cruelty, and because it was kind of like a messy video. Most of my videos are just messy. They're all over the place. Just because I don't edit. Fuck that, I'm not editing. So I did a little bit of a video on animal cruelty, and I kind of started talking about factory farming. Yeah, factory farming is just really it's a tough thing to talk about, because it's, you know, a lot of people view it as a necessary evil in society, because, you know, we do have there's just massive amounts of people that need to eat, and if they don't eat, they're gonna just freak out, and we have to feed them, or have to have ways for them to eat. You know, my own, excuse me, I'm burping. My own, like, personal journey has been not only a process of changing what I eat, but also changing the quantity of what I eat. It's just, I don't eat nearly as much as I used to. You know, I kind of adopted that. Again, I'll say that whole Bruce Lee quote, you know, eat to live, don't live to eat. And it's very true, man. It's one of the greatest quotes I've ever heard, and especially after you really make some changes, you start to realize how true that is, because your body's like a machine. It really is. And when you fill it with too much food, it's really bad. You know, I didn't realize, like, how bad it was. I really didn't. And after you do, when you make that change and you start to realize, like, how much of a difference that it makes, you know, when you stop eating so much food, it's so awesome and gratifying, you know, inside your body, along with, you know, the kind of, you know, what you're doing, you know, the actual actions. You know, and I wanted to make 2 points. The first point is in reference to a conversation I was having with someone that you know, that I know. And, you know, his whole thing with the way America is in terms of what they eat, he just was like, you know, well, we live in America, you know, we have this country, and we have this society, and it's like, we have the ability to do these things, so it's why should we not? You know, if people want to get big and fat, then they can, you know, it's where we live, you know, they should be able to do that. That's the whole American dream, is to get money and to just be, you know, and it's kind of a really lame argument, because it's like that line in Jurassic Park where Jeff Goldblum's like, you know, yeah, but they were so busy trying to figure out if they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. And it's the same thing, you know. Yeah, all right, you know, great. You have enough money, or you have the economic stasis to where you could just shovel down bacon sandwiches and whole chickens every day, all day, if you want, but should you really be doing that? It's not that healthy for you. I mean, Jesus Christ, put a fucking gun in your mouth if you want to go that road. You know, that's really what you're doing. You're just doing it in a slow way. And on top of it, you have the rest of the world, you know, or even people in America, you know, people here that don't even have enough food to eat to just stay alive. And, you know, where they can see, you know, TV or Western, you know, culture, you know, we're such assholes in America. We have these fucking, like, Nathan's hot dog eating competitions where we have people, you know, dipping whole hot dogs in water and then just, like, shoving them down their face, while there's people who don't even have food. I mean, what the fuck? Does anybody else think that makes sense to do? You know, it's just not really good. You know, on top of the fact that these factory farmings are just doing just a lot of damage to everybody and everything. It's time to change. It's time to shift. And, you know, this is a message to all the people who think that they can't do it. They can't make the change for whatever reason, for finance, for willpower, whatever your reason is. Just think about What About Bob. You ever see that movie, What About Bob? Bill Murray? You know what I'm talking about. Google, you know, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's a really funny movie. But in the beginning of that movie, you know, what's the one guy? Richard Dreyfuss starts, you know, he's trying to, like, talk to Bill Murray's, you know, Bob, about, like, his problem. He's got, like, mental illness, and he has this book called Baby Steps, and it's really the simplest way that I can say to people who think that they have to do everything all at once. You know, because that's the way people kind of get, I think. They start to think about a problem, and then they think about all the layers of the problem, and it's just like it becomes overwhelming because there's so many things that have to change, or it seems like there's so many things that have to change that it can never be done. There's too much. Just start with one. Tackle that one, and then get rid of it. And then start with the next one, and get rid of it. And, you know, just do it at your own speed. You know, you don't have to do everything all at once. You can do it at your own speed. It's just about doing it and making that change and starting. And once you do, you get this little fire burning, and you're like, all right, it's working, I'm doing something right. And then you keep going with it. And like you feel so much better, and then at the same time you're causing good, you're changing for the better, you're making change for the better. Every dollar that comes out of your wallet is going towards something better. It's not supporting this failed, putrid shit, disgusting garbage factory farm nonsense that we have that's hurting everybody. It's hurting the earth, it's hurting the animals involved, and it's hurting people. It's hurting the agriculture around these factory farms. It's hurting everything. And it's just all avoidable shit based on ignorance. Alright, that's it. That's all I got on it. I just wanted to get that out. I don't know if it made sense or not. We'll see. But just remember, thumb it up, subscribe, share, do what you gotta do. Have a great day. And that's it. Peace.